To assemble the pansy, we have our pansy pieces, the 2 side petals, the bottom petal, and I'm going to show the 2 back petal version. So to complete this, we'll need a few more of our orange delicas, 3 yellow delicas, and 3 orange seed beads. Now we're going to start with the 2 side petals and the bottom petal, and we want them to go together at an angle like that. So to achieve this, I have my thread coming out one of these orange delicas, and I'm going to put on another orange delica. And what I'm going to do here is like make a circle around these 3 pieces. So I'm going to go through the orange delica on the other piece. Then I'm going to come through the second orange delica on this piece. And so that gives me flexibility here on how these 2 petals go together. Then I'm going to pick up another orange delica, and I'm going to come down through the second yellow delica on the bottom petal. Then back up through the next yellow delica, another orange delica, down through this one, and you can see that's pretty much given me this flexibility here. I've gone around this little circle several times to make sure that it's nice and secure. So now I need to add on my back petals. So this one goes on the left side. I want the bottom of it to be behind this petal. So I don't really want to see this bottom edge from the front. So I'm going to put this so that this line here pretty much lines up with this one here. And then on this side, I don't want this edge, I don't want this bottom edge here poking down past these top 2 petals. So about like so. And when you get it where you want it, I'm going to flip this over. My thread is coming out the orange delica, and I'm just going to attach it to this side petal along the bottom edge here. I'm going to go actually through that middle delica that I added on between the 2 petals. Okay, and now I'm going to come up through the first bead here. And then I'm just going to come along this edge and sew these 2 pieces together. Okay, don't want that sticking out that far. Gotta make sure you hold on to it. Just check it every now and then to make sure it's in the right spot. Okay. And then just pick a bead. Then back up through here. Back down. And just continue on that way until you get over here to the end. And just double check that it's in this position that you want it to be in, that it hasn't moved around. Now I've come to the end of this row here. I've sewn this down, and now I just want to reinforce this some more. I'm going to sew kind of along the inside here. I don't really want this top edge sewn down because I want this to look, you know, three-dimensional. I don't want it to look flat. So I'm just going to come up, weave my way up a bit, and then I'm going to sew back across here. So I've sewn down the middle here, and it's easier to just leave those stitches loose until you get to the end and then pull it tighter. So now we have the left petal put on pretty loosely, and now we're going to add the right petal. And the right petal is going to go on here. You just want to even it up with the left. Come out here. And it's going to fit on there about like so. So now I'm going to attach these two petals together along here, and then I'm going to do the same and attach this petal to the back of that petal. Okay, so for the second petal, I sewed along the bottom and again back through the middle of it. We're going to pull that tight, and then I'm going to sew these two petals together to give the whole thing some stability. Okay, so I just sewed down these two sides here. I'm going to pull this together like so. And then we pretty much have it together here. You can leave it like that if you like. For me, I didn't like the way this looked. So that's where the seed beads came in, because what I did, I put on these orange seed beads with a yellow delica. Like so. This is purely optional. If you don't have orange seed beads or yellow seed beads laying around, then don't worry about it. So with the 3 seed beads, this is how our pansy looks, and it's finished. I just need to tie in these ends here. So I know one question you're probably asking is, why can't I just glue all the petals together? And the answer to that is, when you're beading, you quote, avoid glue at all cost. However, it is your pansy, and if gluing it is easier for you, I'm not going to sit here and judge. You're the only one that is going to know if it's sewn together or glued together. So with that, I hope you've enjoyed putting this pansy together. I would love to see what it is that you do with it. Please send me pictures. And as always, thank you for beading with me.